What up, everybody? Thanks so much, guys, for telling me I was getting all weird there, staring at your guys' soul, staring at your soul. Oh my God, you guys are making me laugh. That was so funny. I'm gonna read some of these comments because you guys are hilarious. KFN has gone to build his temple. Last year we heard the word stip. KFN frozen yogurt. Another meme. KFN you froze. Reload the stream. Hey everyone. He doesn't blink. I'm impressed. It's gonna win. He's gonna win the staring game. Or are we having a staring contest with KFN? Ventriloquist. I already lost. He's too good, says Miyagi. Chisme says, Kung Fu's looking into my soul. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for telling me. Philly the Kid, thank you for the $2 donation, the £2 donation to get me attention so I could realize my camera was frozen. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Time to do what we do. Crypto with Kung Fu, that's right. Welcome back, KFN. That's me, Kung Fu Nerd, doing it live like we do every day, talking about the good things, talking about the bad things, talking about all the things, chopping through the FUD, chopping through the FUD. Wait, we got, and we stay ahead of the FOMO. Wah! Very cool. Thank you so much for letting me know, Philly the Kid. I was a moment there where I was just trying to stare deep into your soul. Kung Fu's looking into my soul. No. I'm dying. Too funny, man. You guys are hilarious. Yo, bro, what's up? Remember me from Twitter? No, I don't. Cal Gore, what's up, dude? How are you? Thanks for coming. What's up, Kelly? You're back. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back. Deja Vu, back. Hello, what's up? Lol. Hey, Dazam. What's up, Dazam? What's up, Rob, Rohit, Kickboy, Great Pate, Mo, Doug. Oh, it's so good to see you all. Where have you been my whole life? Crypto Punks, what's up? G-Man, Crypto. Hey, KFN and XRP fam. What's up? KFN, I thawed out a little bit. Hey, I watch you all the time, and thanks for the updates. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks, Herman. I really appreciate it. We're getting to that. We're really pushing in on this last few minutes here. Not the last few minutes of the stream, but closing in on the end of the year, looking at really trying to keep people informed. The reason I started sharing my knowledge about crypto, even though it was a completely uphill battle as people tried to push me down the hill, other people that think they're on the top trying to push me down no, Kung Fu, you don't get to climb the hill. It's too bad, bro. I know what's up, so I'm talking. That's why I'm here. Happy to keep you guys informed. Happy to show you guys what's happening, where to get your information. I don't want to just give you a fish. I want to teach you how to fish. That's a big deal. So thanks so much, guys. Really looking at this final push towards the end of the year, looking at the fact that people are calling out for in a week, in a day, in a few days that this is going to take off. That means to me, we should be sharing this stream. Take this stream, take any of my videos that you think are really, that really speak to people, and send them out. Send them out on an email, drop them on a subreddit that has nothing to do with crypto, and get some people involved. Introduce this conversation to some people, because this is, again, one of those times where we have such a blind obedience to authority. We have Warren Buffett talking about, it's never going to happen, matey. I don't know why Warren Buffett's Irish now, but he is. He's like, it's never going to happen, matey. 33 and a third. I told you not to ever buy any Bitcoin. It's a horrible idea. And then you can just look at the news, that we talked about the last 2 days, and you can recognize that Warren Buffett's investment vehicle, Berkshire Hathaway Group, investing into a crypto loan structure backed against XRP is probably huge. So yeah, it's interesting that people are so blindly obedient to the authority in the community, and the mainstream news is not gonna let you get this information until it's reactive. News is not preemptive. This is such a great segue to I love telling stories. If you guys ever wonder, why the heck does Kung Fu keep making videos, and why is he talking all the time? It's because I really just want to be a storyteller. I want to tell you all my stories. I'm Batman. In reality, this is a great story. It's about 3 doctors in China. I'm totally going to butcher this story because I haven't talked about it in forever, but there's basically 3 doctors in China. They're brothers. There's 3 brothers that are all doctors in China. One's very famous. One is moderately famous, and one nobody knows about at all. And the most famous doctor, he is, if you're about to die from an illness, you can go to him. He'll ease your pain. He'll ease your pain as you die. The middle doctor, You go to him with a terminal illness. He can ease your pain and maybe extend your life a little bit. Extend your life a week or two, a month, maybe a year. The third doctor, the doctor that nobody likes, the doctor that nobody wants to talk to, the doctor that nobody goes to, he teaches preventative medicine. That means that he teaches his clients how to not get sick before they're terminally ill. Nobody likes that doctor. This is a famous Chinese story talking about preventative measures, thinking about being preventative instead of reactive. And in reality, news, as far as we can see right now, all the news is so reactive. It's just reactive news. It's not preventative. It's not preemptive. It's not taking precautions against something. It's reacting after the fact. So the 3 doctor story relates to this so much, because in reality, what's happening? The mainstream news is the popular doctor. You know, it's the one that's telling people like, don't worry, you don't need to change anything, but I'm going to ease your pain as you disappear from the relevance of this earth. And it's maybe an abstract analogy I just put together there, but thinking about the fact that mainstream news has again a stranglehold on this reactive information, and mainstream news is not looking at preventative measures for success and investments. Mainstream news is looking at the reactionary turnaround after something's been done or after something's been said. So looking at, no one's going to tell you this is happening. No one's going to tell you this is about to happen. So that's why I think it's such a big moment for us to push this knowledge into the world, push this information out into the world. So that's what we're doing. What's up, everybody? Cheers. Welcome back. Ripple holding up above price average. We got that in the docket. We got some big things, some huge crypto updates, actually, we didn't even get to in the first stream. So let's just do it. Let's just jump over here. I'm not a financial. Oh, my God. I knew it was going to happen. I knew I had all these up. Woo! I knew I had all those up. I knew it was going to happen. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Let's go back. Boom. All right, here we are. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary, and I'm not offering financial advice. I'm looking at information and reviewing it with you. Don't have enough time to finish that one. Smash like, smash sub, do the thing. Here we are, everybody. Everybody. This is a little bit old, but I thought it was just interesting to think about. Lan joined RippleNet back in February. This is massive. They have 150 million registered users, and that's big. They're looking at using the IOV, looking at using and expanding with RippleNet. Huge stuff. Huge stuff. So again, this is not necessarily the newest news, but we did talk about it a little bit earlier, so I thought we'd pull it up and talk about it again. Looking at this also pretty earlier. US SEC charges fines Ether Delta founder with operating unregistered security exchange. Dangerous stuff. He got fined $300,000 and slapped with a $75,000 penalty. Apparently, more than 3.6 million orders of tokens have been sent and received in the last 18 months, considering security. These are all considered securities by U.S. federal law. So that's pretty crazy for them to look at cracking down on that bad boy. We saw this come out this morning, and it was probably one of the bigger things, really one of the bigger things, I think. Let me see if I can find this. Not that one again. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So this is big. Jake Jervinsky, if you guys don't follow him on Twitter, he's pretty smart. He's pretty awesome. He's a lawyer. Talking about the Ripple legal team showing some tactical brilliance here. I'm not going to go into the whole article because it's just kind of heady, but he's saying basically this is a really smart move. Tactical brilliance, he calls it. He says this is seriously crafty. He's not going to explain it in this tweet or go into it in a thread, but he's going to suffice to say that this is a very crafty attempt to go federal, to go to federal court. It might not work, but slick regardless. Ripple's legal team showing some tactical brilliance here. I think that's pretty cool. I thought that was really exciting. And looking at also this is something we're going to pull up, the XRP hodl versus the Ripple stock hodl. This is an interesting little graph that we found, pulling that together. Definitely looking at some of the bigger stuff right there. But one of the bigger things today, one of the biggest things today is these two pieces of news right here. We have the golden star, the golden cross, as I think somebody was calling it, the golden star. And also we have the crypto update about Ripple XRP holding up above prior range. That's probably one of the best things you could see today. Looking at the entire crypto market, inside the day, we're in the red, down slightly, other than our bad boy XRP and our good friend Stellar popping in the green a little bit here as the rest of the market tanks. Not really tanks, but drops. So but we were just in the candlesticks talking about this movement up and down that we've been seeing most of the morning. We were bouncing again around from 49 to 52 to 49 to 52 and back to 49, and now maybe back to 52. Here we come, topping out above the middle Bollinger Band, racing towards the top of that 52. It sounds pretty good to me. Finding pretty good to me. We recognized earlier that the BitBank has taken spot number 1 in the volume on XRP Ledger charts. $100 million in volume gone. Binance dropping into second place. It looks like that might have been the speculative traders that we lost. And maybe, I can't remember, is BitBank one of the preferred RippleNet exchanges or not? I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. It might be. Is that where the volume is coming through? Is it part of the utility? That's a really interesting thing to think about. Man, I let you guys just get ahead of me in the comments. I don't even know where we are. Let's see. Let's see. Why is the first thing that comes to mind? I got your red snapper right here. I have no idea what you're talking about. Talop, I don't know if you guys are... Doug, what's up? Luke K, what's up? Clara B, Philly Kid, Crypto, what's up, everybody? Warren Buffett owns XRP, not BTC. Every time Warren Buffett talks smack about BTC, I feel like he's signaling in between the lines. I think he's secretly saying, get XRP. I think he's secretly saying, XRP. Diane Fitzripple's so smart. We as a society don't like preventative measures. We don't. We like reactive measures. It's true. Good story. Thanks, man. All right. Thanks, Diane. Do it again. What's up? Honkies everywhere. Broken the honkies. I did. I broke all the honkies. It was a honky breakdown. Hey, Kung Fu, please give me your views on this one. Many analysts are predicting a huge rise in XRP value of around $50 per token. Your thoughts on this, please? That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I'm definitely falling into the category of I'm not putting a limit on the possibility of these techs. Again, we recognize in the last stream, we were just talking with Dirty Sprocket dropping the question about the removal of Nostro Vostro accounts. I, again, am reluctant to make a call for what the bankers are going to do or what each individual bank will do. It's not like there's just a massive agreement. Maybe it's up to each one to decide what they want to do, whether they want to hold XRP or whether they want to use the actual preferred exchanges for liquidity and for moving money. I personally think that the banks would like to hold XRP for their remittance services over the Nostro Vostro accounts. I think it would be easier for them to settle their books efficiently at the end of the day and actually move more money doing it that way. So to me, it seems like a pretty logical conclusion for us to say they might be purchasing it. And at some point, looking at the volume push through the ledger, looking at the 4 billion volume push through the ledger the other day that we pushed to 50 cents, I think, or we shot to 75 cents, the volume in the ledger pushing the price up really fast, pushing the price up really, really fast. I think that it's easy to see the Ledger responds to the volume and the buy and sell orders very quickly. People are saying, I think shouting out Susie's video that the price could go to $300 in one trade. I think I saw DM Logic talking about it going to $50 from 50 cents in like one day. I definitely just watched the Love for Crypto video this morning and retweeted it on my Twitter. Really, really like that video. Pretty awesome. And I know that everyone out here is really trying to like make sure that they can stay informed and be part of the in crowd. So really it's looking at like what do we really know and what do we really expect to happen. The one thing we know is that if you were to sell it right now, it's not $50, it's 50 cents. That's what I know. You could look at I could put an exchange up tomorrow and it could say XRP is at $50 on the exchange, but if you can't cash out for that, then it's not $50. There you go. So moving on, I think one of the bigger things today, one of the bigger things today we talked about earlier, and we're just doubling down because we don't even know what's going out there with the time thing that's been going on. It's kind of weird. Looking at this Ripple holding up above prior range. So people, I think, are just starting to realize that even with speculative trading, XRP's holding and gaining on the rest of the market. And you can see today in CoinMarketCap that's exactly what's happening. Ripple and our XRP and Stellar are the only ones in the green in the hour, and that actually just changed if you look inside the hour, Cardano is the only one in the green. And you know I like my ADA. You know I like that ADA. So thinking about why does XRP work, and thinking about ILP, what's the ILP? What makes this function, this interledger protocol? Why is XRP so preferred in my mind? It's this one thing we call efficiency, and efficiency is important when you're looking at sending value because microtransactions are going to rule the future of the IOV. Any of these tokens that haven't figured out microtransactions are not going to last. They are not going to make it. So we recognize Bitcoin Cash. Shout out Bitcoin Cash. Microtransactions feasible. XRP, microtransactions feasible. EOS, looking like they just got called out for being basically a cloud platform that can barely hit 250 TPS. Not going to say microtransactions are happening on there yet. Stellar, microtransactions are possible. Whoa, John Ardon, man. Woo, John Ardon, dude, thank you so much, dude. Whoa, thank you, man. Woo, waiting for that notification to come through and for it to read that. Oh my goodness, dude. Thank you so much. Cheers, John Ardon.
Thank you for a detailed explanation, Kung Fu. I am off to catch up with you on the 20th of November. I appreciate your effort to answer my questions.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I definitely am one of the people that I'm not going to put a limit on the price moving forward because I just can't imagine that being a smart idea. I said earlier in the other stream, kind of joking, like I figured out my sell. Most people say they're never going to cash out, and I think that's not most people. Some people say they're never going to cash out, and I just realized the other day, like, man, anything's possible. Anything's possible to happen overnight. It could again look like, as we've been speculating, a lot of the technologies moving towards recognizing the benefits of DLT and highlighting the failures of BTC. That just seems like a perfect storm for XRP. Recognizing the benefits of DLT tech and looking at the failures of BTC. That right there looks like a highlight for XRP to me. And I know we've seen smarter people than I, like David Schwartz, talk about how the price right now is not paired to the utility at all. We recognize that there's more OTC buying going on than ever. We recognize that banks want to solve this liquidity crisis. Looking at the Love for Crypto video, really good stuff there. And I dropped the video, I think, in the description that talks about FX payment volatility. And inside that video, it talks about how it's not just a few $1 trillion moving a year. It's not just $20 trillion moving a year. They put some like $1,400 trillion number on there, which if you realize $1,400 trillion is really 1.4 quadrillion. They're saying $1.4 quadrillion gets moved through financial markets every year. And it's not cost effective. It's not cost effective. It's inefficient. It's inefficient. So thank you so much, John Ardon. Definitely appreciate you, man. It means a lot. And it means a lot, man. Thank you. Woo. Thanks for subbing. What's up? Thanks for subbing. What's up? What's up? So the price is, again, one of the highlights that it draws people's attention. And I think one of the biggest things one of my favorite people to listen to is Andreas Antonopoulos. And he talks about how the price is really kind of this interesting metric in crypto because it brings people into the conversation, and people who recognize this opportunity. It's kind of like, I'm going to try to drop the Dao quotes, Dao Te Ching quotes here, but people who recognize this opportunity when they see it, put it to work right away. Only a fool steps away when he recognizes such an opportunity exists. So looking at, that's kind of like a rough regurgitation of a Dao Te Ching concept, thinking about if you showed up to the space because you were like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of money in it, and then the money didn't come through and you stuck through, it's because you saw that there was something here. It's because you saw that there was actually an opportunity for a paradigm shift, an opportunity for a revolution in consensus, and an opportunity for the actual utility of these tokens to really pull through and make huge financial gains. Again, crypto has this magical power of either making you really, really rich or really, really poor really, really quickly. So I recognize that people maybe they went all in at the beginning of the year. They're probably not very happy right now. They probably pulled back. In fact, I talk to people in Austin often that they got in January and they quit because it left a bad taste in their mouth. Those people aren't going to get back in until the bull run passes those all-time highs again. And so there's a little bit of a paradox here where the XRP ledger needs to have the liquidity and volume and price for it to be used, and the tokens themselves need to have another bull run for the general for the general public to recognize this as a legitimate new form of digital assets, of assets in general. So I think honestly the best thing that we could do here, is just invite people into the conversation. That's why I said earlier, I said, go ahead and just share this video with anybody you can, share these streams with anybody you can, start a conversation today, and be willing to listen, be willing to be wrong. That's the biggest thing I can say, is be willing to listen, be willing to be wrong. When you chat with people like David Schwartz and stuff like that, they're not necessarily trying to say they know. They're trying to say that they want to learn. They say they want to know, they want to figure it out. And David is such a humble guy. I used to say this all the time, and I definitely need to like kind of pull it back into my stream. Looking at XRP's executive, like looking at Ripple Labs executives, if you love XRP, then you should definitely be like, yeah, Ripple execs have done such a good job at showing up, being humble, dropping the knowledge, and not being upset that people are posturing against them. And that's pretty strong. It really shows the ethos of their character. I saw Trump talking about that, Dr. Trump on Twitter talking about that, and I was like, man, he's so right. These guys, aside from their tech, aside from the beauty of their tech and the possibilities of what they're building, there's a reality that these are great. These are good people. These are good people. Good people. So we pulled this up earlier yesterday. This is Stuart XRP on Twitter talking about the Ripple implemented in 2004. It was called, or 2004. It was OpenCoin then. And again, looking at how long they've been building it out, looks really good. This is what we were talking about this is what we were focused on the stream today. Looking at Ripple, has been one of the strongest coins lately, and it briefly topped 0.54. Ripple's holding above the prior range. All the other coins are dropping as the bulls have lost steam for their run, and XRP's consolidated and found a new trading range above this lower range that everything else has fallen back into. So Bitcoin's bopping up and down like a bad stable coin. Ethereum is literally just dropping off of the map, just down, 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 down. You know, that's just possibly one of the things that I think people are still just coming into the conversation. It's a really tight squeeze for the end of the year. We have Bloomberg calling out for a bull run end of year. Where's this? The all crypto bull run that they're expecting to happen. Crypto bulls pulling through. Bloomberg really putting this out there just a few days ago, and we talked about this every day since. The MACD, or moving average convergence divergence gauge for the Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index, entered its first positive divergence in a month. Big stuff there. Really excited to see that. XRP is racing up towards 51 cents right now. It actually just broke 51. It's at the top of the Bollinger Band, headed through the top right there. So that's pretty solid move. And then looking at this golden star. This golden star is pretty awesome. Golden cross signals further near-term upside. So I was just kind of like talking a little bit of smack about TA, and who was it? PS smacked me around a little bit and said, "Nah, bro, TA is legit." Was that PS or was that someone else? And I have to say, you're right. I recede my statement and say that TA is very complicated. It depends on the pairing of the coin, the pairings. It depends on the exchange, I think. It depends on the specific token and like what it's paired to. So yeah, really interesting to look at this. And the fact is that most people are so token specific right now. They're so token specific that there's too many moving metrics for them to understand what's going on there. I'm trying to catch up with you guys' comments for 1 second. I feel like I've just been grinding for a second here. Let's catch up with you guys. Okay, Dave, something posting ref. No, you're good, dude. You're totally good, man. You're totally good, man. Totally good. You're all right by me. Smash likes. Thanks, man. Can we get something, Clara? Maybe Abigail's my new bestie. Me too. She sent me a DM and said she loves me and she's just obsessed with me and she can't get enough. I said, hey, you know what? Thank you so much. But I'm just another guy. I'm just another doofus out here. Dr. Trump blocked you. Honestly, for how much I gotta say, I am so honored to be followed by Dr. Trump, Galgatron, Wheats, and Tiffany Hayden. And I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to say that gives me any authority in the space. maybe they just want to keep an eye on me. Maybe they just got to keep a good eye on me because they're like, this is one loose cannon. We better keep an eye on that guy. But I'm sorry they blocked you. I've been blocking a lot of people on Twitter recently because I think people are just making fake accounts and like spamming me. And honestly, if I see an account that was made in November and it just starts coming out with hate at me, I block it. Sorry, don't care. Don't care. If they blocked you, I'm sorry. Maybe we can start a conversation in like a few months as tensions die down and we can all be friends. And maybe this meme makes more sense now.
I like you and have no reason not to.
I like you and have no reason not to.
Hey, did you guys hear about that new magical digital asset called XRP? Oh my goodness. So funny. I'm so appreciative of each one of you in here. I'm so appreciative that you guys are in the stream with me. I know our numbers in the KFN fam stream are a little bit down from all the pushing and shoving that's been going on, but I really am appreciative of who I have here. The people that are here, I recognized this the other day. PS United. PS United said that was someone else. Oh, that was someone else that said that. Okay. PS United the other day sent me a message, and I think it was a comment on one of my streams. Once it goes posted to YouTube, you guys can comment on it. And in reality, thank you so much, PS United Lions. I really appreciated that comment, and I really did mean what I basically said back to him was that I am so appreciative of you guys that are on my level, that are in my vibe. I feel like your vibe attracts your tribe. I feel like I'm all over the place. I get it, but I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of passion. I'm really into this, and I really want to just share, more with you guys, what I know and what I experience and what's happening. So, in reality, yeah, it's great to have you guys here. It's great to have the people I can relate to, people I can have a conversation with, people who we get it. We're in the same layer of this onion, and I think that's awesome. Clara B says you don't trust that crew. Yeah, honestly, I've been thinking about like how much can you trust anybody really on Twitter, on the internet. I don't know. It's hard to say. Especially looking at these systems that we're building. We're building these trustless systems, and we're kind of highlighting at the same time as we're championing and talking about these trustless systems. At the same time as we're saying these trustless systems are so great. At the same time as we're saying that, we're recognizing that we're highlighting the inadequacies of lack of transparency. This is exactly what these systems solve. We're literally trying to promote trustless systems inside of a trusted system. So I'm trying to promote trustless systems inside of a trusted system, and that means that we have to have trust here. We're trusting the people on Twitter are really people. We're trusting the people on YouTube are being genuine. We're trusting the people that are saying they're into crypto are actually buying crypto. The other day, I saw some Twitter girl say, I've been trolling you guys for 7 months and I've never bought a single crypto. And she might be trolling us by saying that. Like, she might be just joking, but I just realized like that's such a possibility. Like people might not, we don't know. It's so funny to highlight, the failures, the inadequacies of this trust that we're experiencing here. I'm not sorry they blocked me. I feel better. I never block anyone except for Rob Art. Honestly, I'm not really a big blocker. I like to respond curtly. I like to kind of troll and respond curtly if I can. But at some point, if you have like brand new accounts every day coming at you, you just got to recognize that it's not brand new people. It's the same person that you keep blocking, and they just keep making a new account. So yeah, I'll keep blocking them. Shout out to whoever you are, Daisy Edwards. Shout out to whoever you are. Not wise to trust anyone. Zed Zerps is right. That's one of the problems, I think, is that we are literally trying to create a trustless system. And again, we want to see these systems come through because we need them more now than ever. All right, let's check out some of this stuff. So XRP golden cross signals further near side upturn. So again, looking at a big rally for all the tokens recently, but as the consolidation came through, it looks like recognizing that the a new what is this that they're calling it? A shelf, a new holding above prior range. That's pretty big. That's pretty big stuff. So Ripple's one of the strongest coins lately. Oh no, the stream